Good morning, Patriots. JT here, Serenity Farms prepping. Pedo Joe is done. You may have heard, struggling here, that the pedophile chief came down with a case of Cofeefeevid yesterday. Or so we're being told by Pedo Joe. Fell ill, rushed to the emergency room in Nevada, where it was determined that after a fake rigged PCR test, that he had the Cofeefeevid. This is the beginning of the end. Released seemingly just mere minutes later was a statement by the semi-demented, fully incestuous, totally corrupt, 100% treasonous Biden that if a doctor should say that Joe just can't physically or mentally do the job anymore for reasons, then I would step aside for the sake of the country. Okay, Joey, I believe you. Said no one ever. Let's be realistic about this. The Democrat regime has finally got through to Dr. Jill, who is very likely the primary reason that pedo's not getting out. She has an insatiable lust for power, money, prestige, and maybe needs to go buy some new tablecloths or shower curtains because her wardrobe seems to be running weak. The Democrats probably offered her and the crime syndicate family a substantial amount to walk away, claim whatever you want, just leave. And she might have thought she actually was in a position to negotiate. I think she thought she was, and she got greedy. And finally, at some point, the regime said, yo, biatch, we gave you a chance. We offered you hundreds of millions. But we have a lot of intel on you and Joey and Jimmy and Crackhead and all the grandkids and and you just couldn't be rational enough to go along with the program. So all the offers we gave you before, they're off the table. Now we have an offer you can't refuse. Don't make us call 1-800-HILLARY. So I think you're going to see Pedo Joe. He can stay till the end because the 99.99999% totally safe cold and flu ain't going to be the reason he has to go. It's going to metastasize. We're going to go a week or two because Joey said he feels fine. And he's going to have to go in for more tests because he has a setback or something. And doctors are going to find something else that causes him to have that aha moment that You don't get to spend enough time with the grandkids. Like the grandkids that he doesn't acknowledge and won't see that he has. Those grandkids. Wants to see his own children. You can go visit Crackhead in prison. Ashley and him can set up a shower time. So, what this does, it gives Pedo Joe an out because he's made all the statements. You can't get rid of me. I'm good to go. Sharp as a tack. Now he can get out. And they can slide in Michael. Probably not. Hitler Whitmer? Probably not. Hillary? Never say never, but probably not. Newsom. Are there really enough idiot Democrats left around the country that think what he's doing to California is good and that the rest of the United States needs to do that as well? I don't know. Other than that, they'd have to go get a celebrity like an Oprah or Rock who they might be. And McConaughey recently said he needs to get into politics. I don't trust him either. But that statement came out just a day before Cofeefeevid. Believe me, there's always a plan. But they also have all their backup plans. There's still several different false flag type acts of terror that the Democrats can do within the United States or to another NATO country to cause events that lead to the postponement of the election. Or they can wait until the day after Trump wins and do it all, thinking Trump will be blamed for it all. They'll take their chances for 4 years of Trump and then think we've did enough to demonize Republicans forever. They'll vote us back in. When in reality, the majority of humans in the United States should be thinking right now they will never, ever vote Democrat again. But the masses, with the perpetual M in parentheses, can always be counted on to let us down just when we think they've come to their senses. But keep your eyes on this. I think this was Biden's first bicycle wreck, trip up the step, mumble, whatever you want to call it, in his free fall out of the race. Because at the open, he can make his statement, and at the convention, they can just nominate someone else. He finishes his term, fades off into a train station, and that's it. But let's see where this goes. But for now, Jake T.